All right, today we are conquering Nancy Drew. So I got a request for Nancy Drew ages ago, and I forgot to write it down, and it just popped in my head this weekend. I'm like, oh, I forgot to do Nancy Drew. So somebody requested it. I can't even find out where I wrote it down. So whoever out there wanted it, hopefully you see it and you love it. So we're gonna draw a Nancy Drew together. So we're gonna start with her head. We are going to draw a circle. Always starts with a circle. Okay, and then on that circle, we're gonna do her draw line. So right here, we're gonna make her and then this part's gonna come back up to the chin. Okay, so that's gonna be the bottom of her head. So we can erase the bottom of that line. So you already can see the head. So her head, she's looking this way, so it goes down like this and then across. All right, so on this line, we're gonna do is her circle. So we just do one circle, and then I'm doing a line across this top to make it look like she's got lids. So we do another circle on that line, and then a line across the top, and then she's got some eyebrows, which I'm just gonna draw black, which works. And her nose is gonna come right off. It has this, it's like a little button nose right there. So you're just gonna come down, whoop, cute little nose, and she has a side smirk. So now we can erase that center line. We don't need that anymore. Look at, I can totally see Nancy coming together here. So right over here in the middle of that line, we have her ear. So we're gonna put her earlobe in there, erase in there. So we have an ear. And then from at the top, right here, the top of that, we're gonna put her hairline. So it's gonna come right here to her ears, and this part's gonna come over, okay? But now she has the hair on top. So she's got a headband, so from behind her ear, we're gonna make her headband. It's gonna come out and then come back to it. So you can erase the top of that circle so it works. And then we have, there we go, look how cute she is. Oops, losing pencils. We have her neck coming out there, and it's part of her ear. Boop. And then she has her hair. Her hair is in a cute, like, longer bob coming out from her ear, and then bring it back in. And you could draw some extra lines on there and do one more here. All right, so we're gonna put her, she's got a collar in here, so it's almost like a rectangle right there. And for her body, I'm gonna show you how I make it. So if I did this, it's a little funky, hold on. We're just doing the base of the body here. So this is kind of like where her body is. And we're gonna put off of here her arm. So she has one arm there, and this is the other part of the arm. So like ovals. And the other arm's going underneath. So we have it back here, we can see it. And it's gonna go underneath. So now let's erase in here so we can see it, the arm coming together. So this one's on top. Do you guys see how that plays a part? So we'll put line here. And then her sweater kind of comes over it. That works. Works. And this one's the same thing. Let's erase up here. And erase down here so it connects. And this one's going underneath. So we're not gonna really see that part. And now let's do her hand in here. I just kind of did like the shape of her hand, because she's gonna be holding her magnifying glass, because she's kind of like, another word for detective is like sleuth. Erasing here. And in her hand is the magnifying glass. You can put two lines out, line down, and then you want to do two circles. So you're going to start with one circle and then do one circle behind it. So it looks like she's holding a magnifying glass in her hand. So Nancy Drew, she looks good for her age, because she was first created in 1930, so she's like almost 90 years old. Woohoo! I put a necklace on her, so I'm just gonna make a V and then put a little charm down there. And now for her skirt. So here we're gonna put a line across. We're gonna put a belt in there. So right here, we're gonna make the round part of the belt. And she has a little piece of that belt coming off and is finishing off the belt. Okay? And her skirt. Back then, this is very popular, just having this cute little skirt like that. And we'll put a pattern in when we do our colored pencils. Okay, so now we have, oh, we forgot her fingers coming off of here because she's folding her arms. So we're gonna see her fingers. Whoop, whoop. All right, what else do I know? Okay, other possible names for Nancy Drew was Diana Dare and Stella Strong and Nan Nelson. Pretty cool. All right, so back here, this is her one leg, and then she's got like a kneecap right there, and then she's got her other leg. And then we can make this go into her toe. So let's do this side. So one leg, this is her kneecap. The other leg that goes into her toe. So we can erase inside there. And now we can put shoes on her. So she's gonna have I just put flats on her. Oops, kind of messed up on those flats. I'll put flats on this side. And so now what we're going to do is, I want you guys can take any old cup and just put it behind there. This is for a magnifying glass if you want. So make this go around. But unfortunately, you only have one that size, and then you're just gonna have to parallel it to be like this. And then if you now can take this to put the handle on, so you can put it anywhere, put the handle, put another handle, there we go, and then curve the bottom part. Whoop. And then if you want to put two little lines there. All right, so we're gonna Sharpie, thin Sharpie, and then double around the outside. Oh, you know what I forgot? Her back of her hair. So on this side, she has a little hair, bloop, a little flinging out, and you could put a couple of hairlines in there. Okay, so here we go. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to go around the outside with my thicker Sharpie. Okay, now you erase, but don't erase the magnifying glass. I didn't Sharpie that. I also added some lines in her hair, more lines. So this one here, added some lines. Whoop, looking good. Okay, so I'm gonna color her face. This is the peach, just one solid color. And since her eyes are just full of circles, I just don't have to worry about that. And then you want to do her fingers and her leg. What else do we know? Let's see, Edward Stratemeyer. He's the one that back in the 1930s, he wrote the plot for Nancy Drew. And he wrote the plots for his shows, but he didn't actually write the books. He had other people write them. He just would write the plots because they were whipping them out like there was no tomorrow. He didn't have time to do that. So I guess that's normal. I'm pressing a little harder around the edges, of course, under her chin. It's gonna be harder. And around where her lines are. And what else do we know? In France, Nancy Drew is, at least from what I've read, I'm hoping this is true. Maybe my French friends can verify, or they can go sleuth it, go do discovery, go find out. It's supposed to be Alice Roy. So hey, my French friends, go check that out. Is there a cute detective girl named Alice Roy? That would be interesting. Okay, now you're going to take the tan and then we're going to give it the shadows. And then where else? In Sweden, she's called Kitty Drew. It's interesting that they change the names wherever they are located, you know, because in Finland, Paula Drew, cute, and Norway, Miss Detective. That's what the name of the books are. I think she's still Nancy Drew on the inside, but they call her Miss Detective. And in Germany, it's Susan Langer, and then there, she's a bit older in Germany, and she's a law student, so she's older in that one. All right, so let's give her some cute pink on her cheeks. So I'm just gonna take a little pink. This is the first time ever. I think the copy drawing is cuter than that one. I kind of like this one better. That never happens, ever. Giving her pink cheeks, a little pink on the lips, a little pink on the eyeshadow, a little pink on the nose. Look at that, cute. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how I did the pattern on, on her skirt. So we're gonna start off with 2. So we're gonna go, make them thick, like double thick, 1 line, 2 line, and then leave a space and then do it again. 1 line, 2 line, leave a space, keep going, 1 line, 2 line. This is how I make my plaid. And leave a space, you'll see a little tip of one. Now, we're gonna go just put 1 line in there, whoop, between them all. So now you're gonna go across and we're just gonna do double lines. So we're gonna go 1 line, 2 line, leave a space, 1 line, 2 line, leave a space, 1 line, 2 line, leave a space. You see how that works? Cute. And she's got the same pattern that's up on her head. So it's a line and then we'll just put double lines like her skirt, matching her skirt. Cute. And then she's got little just touches of purple on her collar and her shoes are purple. Press harder along the bottom so it looks like a shadow. And what else? And around her belt, it's a little bit of purple, a little color in there. Okay, so the rest is going to be, oh, her hair. So I just did, I think, light brown. Let's check this out if I did light brown. I think, oh, this is regular brown, not light brown. I'm getting light brown. I'm just coloring in her hair, just medium color, medium hardness. To be honest, I don't know if I've read a Nancy Drew book. They'd probably be really fun, you know, because I do love mysteries. I should probably read one. And then I am now going to draw some press down harder on some of these spots, especially the bottom. And we're gonna come in here with a dark brown too, but I'm just trying to get a little bit more color in there. Okay, so now you want to come in here just with your regular brown, and let's just go over some of these areas, the extra. Okay. And then the rest is her cute little outfit. Oh, I think that I made the magnifying glass brown, or you can make it gray. And yellow. So I just did, she's a cute yellow outfit. I think I need to sharpen that pencil. Color the whole solid yellow all the way across. Ooh, that's something cute. Oops, I went over the hands. Don't go over the hands. And then the belt is yellow too. All right, so now we're gonna go over where the Sharpie is. Go a little harder. We will put some tan in there. But start with the yellow. Go over the Sharpies. Underneath, of course, the arms to make it look like there's a shadow. So you're gonna do the same thing with your tan. So go in there with tan, and then come in here and just go along where the Sharpie lines are. It'll give it a little something, something. Awesome job. Okay, I think you can do the rest by yourself. I'll see you guys in the next one, and happy sleuthing.